Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we're looking at the gorgeous paper which is Sweet Stockings. And you can find it, I didn't say to you the other day, you can find it in the mini catalogue on page 31. Down at the bottom it is... What does it say about it? Sweet Stockings, 12 by 12, 12 sheets, 2 each of 6 double-sided designs. It's lovely. You can get a stamp set which stamps out a little dog, a cat and a little sort of gerbily hamster thing. And you can get coloured paper and felt and things. This sort of gives you an idea of some of the things that you can do. However, this one pack of paper, you could do all of your Christmas cards to all of your friends who like pets of any sort. Because literally, as I was showing you the other day, all you need is a pair of good scissors and literally just cut round them. You can cut all the ones that are in the corners as well, so don't waste those. And that's what we're going to do today. I love this dog, I love his little jumper, and I think he'll make a beautiful Christmas card. So we are using Cherry Cobbler as our base, because Cherry Cobbler is one of the colours that is in the little dog's jumper. And then I have a piece of Whisper White. It should be 1/4 of an inch smaller. However, it was obviously a piece that I cut something off the end or cut something off it. So it's not quite. So that doesn't matter because I'm actually going to be putting some ribbon down the side of it. So, you know, if your paper isn't exactly as you want it, don't worry about it. Just use some ribbon. We're using the metallic ribbon, which again is in the new mini catalogue, and I'm just going to put a strip of that down the side like that. So we can actually do that straight away because we don't need any of the other bits at the time. So let me just get some wet glue. I need some of my, I'm just looking, I've got one which is empty and one which is full. I think this is the one that is, I think that's the one that's empty actually. Let me have a look and see. There we go. I've got one that is full. So I use, as you know, I use wet glue all the time. However, if I'm doing something like this, where I need to put ribbon on, then I will turn round and use some tear and tape, because wet glue isn't the best for ribbon. You can use glue dots and things, but I'm not going to. So we need to make sure that our border is 1/4 of an inch round here on that side, like that. And then, as I say, we've got a piece that's a bit, my paper's a bit smaller, but as I said, you know, I never waste anything, and I could have die cut something out of it, but it just happened to be the size I wanted. So I want the ribbon to go along here, just a little bit wider, not a huge amount. So I'm just going to put that on. And this is where I take my, is that the full, that's the full one, where I take my Seal or Seal Plus, any time of any sort of tape glue, or you can use your tear and tape, and I'm just going to run some down here like that. Then I can put my ribbon across. Now I want to make sure that it is going to give me that border that I want, so I'm having to do it at an angle here because I need to make sure that I'm at the right angle for me. So I'm just putting that on across, and again, don't pull it too taut, because if you don't pull it too taut, it then runs rather nicely. And then I'm literally just going over onto the other side, putting a little bit of the glue on here, little bit on there, and then I can just have the edge. And again, don't pull it too taut, because otherwise you'll end up getting bits. Now, if you've got a bit too much on here, which I have, I don't want as much as that, you can then just take your edges off a bit, and then it doesn't give quite as much bulk when you're putting the card onto your card base. Okay, so that's given us our little bit of ribbon just down on the side, which adds a little bit of interest. Looks very odd at the moment, but it won't once we've built it up. So with this piece I was showing you, I have gone and cut. Let me show it back on here. I have gone and cut out some of these lovely little dogs. Now I've cut out 5 of them. So we have 2 that are complete, which are these 2. Might have 3 that are complete actually. Yes, I've got 3 that are complete. And I've got 2 that are, this one was taken from the bottom, so he hasn't got any legs or anything in, but that's fine because I'm going to tuck him behind there. And I've got this one, which again has the bottom of his legs are off, but again that doesn't matter because I'm going to put them like that. I'm going to have this one there, and I'm going to have that one there. So I'm going to have 5 dogs all together in a little row, and I can put them down with dimensionals, or I can glue them down. I think I'm actually going to glue them down just to show you that you can glue or put dimensionals. I might put the front row with dimensionals. We'll have to see. So I need to sort of balance it up to start off with. I want to put a sentiment in first, so I need to. I've actually got this is returning from last year, perfectly plaid. Really love this because I love the Christmas, hoping that your busy year comes together in Christmas cheer. A beautiful Merry Christmas with I love the font. Ho, 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 North Pole delivery. May this special season be wrapped in love and joy. They're all lovely. So I thought we would use the, and you can see I've used it lots. I used it a lot last year, but I do love the sentiment in this one, and I think that that is going to go perfectly up on that side. So you can see I've used cherry cobbler with it quite a lot, but that's because it does then make your block a little bit inky, but it's not too bad. So I just need to get my cherry cobbler ink, which is there we go. It's my new one, so it's going to be a bit stiff to open, so bear with me just a second. There we go. So that's my cherry cobbler ink, and I'm just going to put the Merry Christmas in on there first. Okay, so I want to have that up in on this corner. Like that. So that gives the gorgeous Merry Christmas in on there. It's a new ink pad, so I just need to be a little bit careful because the ink will be very juicy. So I need to put my, I need to put this little fellow down in first because he's going to go at the back. So this is where you have to be just a little bit careful. So we've got him there first, and then we've got this one just in behind here. So I'm just going to take again, you can put it up with dimensionals, but I think the whole thing with dimensionals is just going to look a bit heavy, so I'm just taking some wet glue. And these are so simple to do, but they are just so effective. So we'll have this one. We were going to have him here, weren't we? So let's pop him down like that. And then we can just put him down completely flat. Okay, then we can have this one coming in there, because we want to just sort of balance it up a bit. And they're really easy to cut out, you know, they're not difficult shapes at all. So we'll have this one down in here, so that just covers the back of him like that. So we'll just pop that one in there. We'll have him just coming across like that. And we want the other one to come in on the back. He's going to come a bit taller, so we'll put him up there. And as long as you as long as you do your back ones first, it will work quite well. Let's take this down round the corners. You can tell I'm concentrating because I'm gluing. So we wanted him about there, didn't we? So he just comes up the top a little bit like that. Then we're going to have this one in like this. It's always good to do odd numbers, so I've done 5 on this. You could do 3 if you wanted to, but I just thought they just looked beautiful. Being in cherry cobbler, they worked really well. So we can have him coming up in there like that, and then we can have the last one just coming in like that. So we've then got a little row of 5 dogs. And they're quite, although they've got sort of beardy bits on them, they do look very much like corgis. So, which is obviously the Queen has lots of corgis, so I think that they look quite corgi-ish. So I'm just going to put him up in on there like that. There we go. And we can put them down, make sure that they're nicely stuck down. And then you have, and it's, you know, it's very simple, very easy, but I think it looks absolutely lovely. I really do. I think it's just such a beautiful card. You know, put it onto a back of whatever cards you want. You can do them in white, you can do them in you know, silver, whatever colour you want to. But I think it makes just a beautiful Christmas card. I wouldn't even put any twinklies and things in. Makes a great Christmas card for, you know, for men as well, because it's not too overly fancy and pretty. You've just got a little bit of the ribbon down the side. So I hope you enjoyed that. The only thing that we used on this, apart from the sentiment, was this lovely paper, which is called Sweet Stockings. And it's in the new or the autumn winter catalogue. I will always have a link through to my shop, so if you want to get some, you can just pop over there and get yourself a pack. So thank you so much for watching me. As always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye.